So in this video, we'll be going over how to add thumbnails and captions to our videos, as well as some techniques that you can use to make your captions a little extra special. Okay, so in order to do this, you will have to already have Whisper AI installed and the Radiant Media Player for the thumbnails installed, and you have to go through the 110 Jesus section for that. Okay, so still have this from the previous Radiant tutorial, but just quickly going through it again. Um, yeah, for this first part, they give us this command and just breaking it down. Basically for this end mod, this is just saying that they're going to extract one frame every 120 frames, and this is for one frame every 5 seconds for a video that runs at 24 FPS. If we look at this video in particular, and go to properties, it also runs at 24 FPS. I'm not sure why it doesn't run at 30 or 60 or why I ended up doing that, but this video is only 2 seconds long. So obviously we need thumbnails way more often. Way more often than that. So instead of every second, could do a quarter uh, of a second, or 1/4 rather. So you got 1/4 times 24, which would be 6. 4 times 6 is 24. So we would just have a 6 here, basically. And aside from that, we have these numbers that we have to mess with to figure out what frame by frame mosaic we need. We know the duration is 2 seconds, and we already said that for this we're basically doing 1/4, so that's 0.25. So that, yeah, 2 divided by 0.25 is 8, and we need to be able to hold this 8 by 2 numbers multiplied by each other, and the biggest ones that would would be 3, because 3 times 3 is 9, and that would be enough to hold 8, basically. So basically turn this into a 6 and do 3 by 3, and also change the name of the mosaic to ghiblimosaic.jpg. So if we come in here, type CMD to open a command window, right click to paste that in. Not sure what these complaints are for, but it still gives us the mosaic. So now that we have this, we just need to take this to actually make it, which, yeah, this would be 0.25, and this would be 3, basically. Go ahead and give that a shot. This would be 3. Hopefully this works with fractions, but I guess we'll see. Never tried something so short. And we got the jiggly mosaic, and we'll need to go place this in that folder to actually do this. Okay, let's go try. We're in here. Okay, should just be in here, but we need to put that inside of our assets. Okay. Let's try it out. Missing or invalid parameters. Output test thumbnails. Seems like it doesn't like that. What if we did that? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we can use fractions in that way. If I set a 1. Yeah, it doesn't like those fractions, so that's not gonna quite be right. Is that the lowest you can do? Or what if can I do 1 divided by 4? Okay, that worked. So hopefully that's good. So let me go to output. And we said to name it to the test thumbnail. So yeah, I like that. So all right, now we need to actually go get it in there. And I know that this path and stuff will have to be renamed to actually get that to work. Okay, just looking at our previous example, we'll have to use something like this, but I think we're in the about section, so let's go ahead and move our stuff in there, and then we should be good. Let's see, I guess all of the stuff is uh, in here. Let's call it um, jingly uh, fire thumbnails, and that's good enough. So we have the thumbnails. We're still going to also need the mosaic as well. Great. Let's see the soul. I guess not. Okay, so it'll have to be something like this. Okay, this should be generally mosaic. Replacing that with this. This is also like just in the about section or whatever. We'll get it just perfect once we get there and run into issues. Right. So we have this, but we also need the mosaic as well. So we come over here and we need to be in this project. Yeah, well, actually, I guess we can just go where the video is. All right, that makes the most sense. So we got our video here that's being used in here, and we can just throw stuff in there. So go ahead and throw this in here. Also need the mosaic, which we put in the assets folder. This one, that way it'll be able to find it. And in the project, go to here and out. So, yeah, okay. We need to also feed in thumbnails for the back video, which we're not currently doing. Back video. And yeah, should sort of be like this, but we just need the thumbnail file and the VTT file. The VTT references the mosaic, so we don't need the mosaic. So like this, and then in the video flipper, that fancy. Also need that. But for the back of the video, okay. I need a colon because it's a variable. Okay. Probably not gonna just work. It's probably some stuff wrong. Oh, flip it. See something, but yeah, not quite getting it. So let's see what's wrong. There you go. Well, I can already see that this isn't right. This is in a different, what the heck? In a different directory, right? And this one instead of overview. Let's see if that's enough to make it work. Control H. Paste that in, replace all. Let's save it. Think that's hopefully it. Go ahead and give it a refresh. Okay, cool. So those thumbnails are working. Actually, I don't really see it moving, like at all. But maybe that's just because it's way too short for it to actually work properly. Okay, well, you can see that at least. Maybe they only work per second, I guess. But at least you can kind of see something, I guess. Okay, the captions definitely have to work because captions typically happen like faster than second. Okay, so generating these should be pretty easy. Just go ahead and not sure if we have to put it in quotes. I wonder if I could just throw this in here. Whisper this. Oh shit! I guess it works just like the other one. Seems like. Okay, cool. So we just have to let that run, and then it'll throw out the VTT file with the captions for this. But again, this depends on how fast your graphics card is. Hopefully this actually works, just throwing it in the Windows Explorer and not opening this directly, but 'cause it looks like it found the script. Okay, now it's going. Okay, okay, where's what is this? I came looking for Big Lisa. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh gosh. Okay. See, I told you this thing be making mistakes. Okay, so we have our captions. Let's just go with Big Lisa. Um, right. So we will need another variable. Call it a dash video captions equals this, but we will want, okay, it's just ARs. Okay, new variable, video flipper. Okay, and this, I believe this just goes on track, doesn't it? Let's see, and the colon, because it's a variable. Okay, let's see if that works. I got something wrong. No, there you go. Yeah, there you go, and that's how the captions work. You can turn them off and on with this player. You can also feed. I think when you upload videos to YouTube, you can also do your own captions and upload them so they're not incorrect. Because Google just uses Whisper AI too, and it would have the same mistakes in it. So yeah, so I guess we can go ahead and look at some other captioning techniques that we can use. So at the end of this Facts One video, you'll notice it starts out normal with the long captions that pop up like normal. I'm just mute it. But at some point, it's basically just each word popping up individually, as well having two people talking at the same time. Also, there's emojis in there. So we can go over those three things basically. So um, just come here, here, here. I'll make a copy of it, and you can just look at it and see how things change and how to work with it. Sure, says video didn't care back one. Okay, so this is the VTT file. If you can make Notepad plus default, if you go to properties, opens with, pick an app, and we'll just say Notepad plus plus. That way we don't have to key and hit apply. And now we can just click it and it'll just automatically open that way. So, I guess the easiest thing to do would be to talk about the emojis. In Windows, if you press the Windows key and period, it actually opens an emoji window. And I learned that during this project. And this will come into play later down in the project once we add our comment section and stuff. But yeah, it's just as simple as adding in an emoji and then the emojis appear in the caption. So that's pretty simple. Um, yeah, getting more than one person speaking coming up. Let's see. We got the Jigglypuff Hunter with his captions. It has the time and the words. Basically, all you have to do is just add another line, and that line would also come up. So if he came here, he's a mm, person one and person two also talking, and we saved that and came back here and refreshed, flip that, and now you can see both captions, and that's kind of like two people would be talking at the same time, basically. And have space there and Windows key and a period, and yeah, throw in some emojis, save it. Yeah, basically, for that. So the only other part, right, is the best way to um just control Z this stuff. The best way to get in these individual words, right? Not very easily. It's very time consuming. Something that you have to do piece by piece and sort of adjust it. But the sound is off, right? Because I'm using my old graphics card, which takes a while to change my voice, and the sound from my computer is slow. But um, a very easy way to work through this, like you play it, um, you can come here and turn the speed way down. Um, you turn the speed way down, and that helps basically. So I guess let's just make a copy of it and sort of work through it, which probably isn't going to even sound right because the sound that you're hearing and seeing is going to be so off. It's going to be pretty shit. But I guess for this part, I will not adjust it. So my voice will be off, but the video won't be off, and I guess that'll make it more bearable. So let me just make a copy so that we can work with that a little bit just to sort of see how that works. Make a copy of this so that we have it, and in here, we'll open this one, which is already open. So this is basically where this is happening, right? The time and stuff. I'm gonna just throw this out, throw everything out of this one since we have a copy. And it's really just really like you can like say you had like Whisper AI give you this whole line, right? Which is what it would have normally did. Um you could basically just, add another line, right? With some time for the next word. And then you just sort of like you can throw in something initially, right? Said 33.5, and this could be 33 point 8, and then you have basically more words getting added, and you do it again. Take this time, but this time is just slightly later. The 7 here. This goes all the way up to 1,000, right? And then you keep going. You say this is 34. Uh, got. But yes, and then when you actually play it, you'll see what you're getting, and then you really just gotta. Okay, I'll try demonstrating this one, I guess, just to try to work through it. Really, this needs to come a little later. This is at 34. Say 34 1 0 34 5, and we got more and more, right? More and more and more. 34 6, and we'll say 7. Okay, so we'll try playing that see what that looks like. But basically, play it in slow motion, and that makes a huge difference trying to adjust it to be just right. But it is extremely tedious and time consuming, as you might imagine. So we refresh this.
Honor your now. I I can't. Where's Granddad? Can I help you, sir?
I ain't got time to mess.
So you see the got was not, the I was fine, but the got, I ain't, right? We only see the I or the got. So neither of them is quick enough. But we have this big old ass gap here, so this ain't helpful. 33, and we'll say this is 500. So that wasn't helping. You do that, you save it, you refresh it, and you go back.
Game recognized game, and you.
I ain't got time to mess.
God's not sounding up. The time might have been okay. I ain't. Oh, got time to. Okay. Yeah. Right. Also, because just let me check something real quick. If I go to this, might actually want the times being. I guess so. I guess you want the last time to be the same. That way they don't blink and fade in and out. So, yeah, these times should actually be the same. They should not be different. That way it doesn't disappear. Okay.
Honor. Get kind of unfamiliar right now. I can't.
A date.
Dad, can I help you, sir?
I ain't got time to mess around.
But yes, that's basically it. I think that you guys understand the point. You see when the words appear too soon. If they appear too soon, you basically want to increase the time. Appear too slow, basically want to decrease the time for the little appear faster. But yeah, you keep these times the same. That way they're not fading in and out. But yeah, that's basically it. But yeah, no, super time consuming. Let me tell you how long that shit took. But yeah, and even not doing that, sometimes just going through and correcting misspelled or misinterpreted words, or sometimes the timing's just not even on point or whatever, and you come in here to kind of adjust it or whatever. But yeah, I know it can be a real pain in the ass, that's for sure. But yeah, that is basically it.
To mess around with y'all. I got a date. Get out the way.
You just keep at it until you end up with something like
Granddad.
this.
Don't feed her.
Come on now, stop. Get off my leg.
Feed her.
Don't try to pull me back. Get
Biscuit.
the hell. Get off me, boy. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, no, that is that's basically it as far as the the technique is concerned. So yeah, I think that'll about do it. So I will see you in the next video.